Well, I have to say, as Jake did, we are truly thrilled to be back here in Santiago, Chile. We haven't been here since 2006. The show we brought then was hugely different from the show that we're bringing here now. This show will complete a total world tour of over 110 shows around the world. This is, right now, we're on show number 76. And as you can imagine, bringing this structure, all this equipment, over 200 touring personnel to each city on a tight schedule, takes quite a bit of logistics, and that's why we're thrilled having people to handle production like Jake Berry, who's known to be among the best in the world at touring.
Estamos felices de volver a Santiago, nos veníamos desde el año 2006, el escenario era bastante más chico, pero estamos aquí con todo el equipo, con las 200 personas que trabajan. Eso, a grandes rasgos. Why only one show compared to the other ones in South America?
Well, when you plan a tour, you've got timing on the availability of each stadium in each city, so you have a very tight schedule to get your show from one city to another city to be able to fit the dates when the stadiums are actually available.
Es una agenda súper apretada poder calzar las tres ciudades y la disponibilidad de los estadios de las tres ciudades.
On this show, it's funny to be back in this stadium because this stadium, as you look around, is a perfect stadium for this show. This show being 360 degree, this stadium is rounded, curved one level. Every view in this house is going to be a terrific view for this show that we're bringing.
Está feliz de tocar en este, de tocar en este estadio porque es perfecto para este concierto. Todo el mundo va a tener una vista perfecta del escenario desde el ángulo que estén sentados.
And I must say, I really like the improvements that have been done to this stadium. I think it's really improved the whole look of it. But
Me gusta mucho la renovación del estadio.
What we see as we look around is the sight lines. When we first build a show, we know that we want every seat to be a very good seat to see the show from. So we hold many seats back because we don't know how the stage will fit in and all the pieces. As we look around this stadium, as we've managed to put up this stage, we've discovered that the sight lines are even better than we had hoped for every seat. And we now have new seats that we're able to now open and make available in all good sections around the stadium.
Cuando se arma el show se bloquean ciertos asientos porque se tapan por las torres que ustedes ven ahí y tiene que ver cómo se ajusta el escenario dentro del estadio, así que ahora que ya estamos acá con el escenario montado, las líneas visuales son mucho mejores de lo que habíamos pensado, así que hemos liberado más tickets para la venta.
Now this show will be the only show we'll be able to take down to here in Santiago. It's the only chance that people will have to see this show. It has been the biggest tour of all time. I think when the numbers come in at the end of it, you'll see that it has played before more people than any other tour ever. It has certainly been the biggest production and the most complicated undertaking, but the reviews have been worldwide unanimous about how special this show is. So it's a really great opportunity to see you two experience it with 75,000 of your closest friends and really enjoy a great evening.
Esta gira es lejos la más grande de la historia, como él decía antes, van a ser 110 conciertos, este es el concierto número 76, así que es espectacular poder volver a Santiago y poder ver el concierto con 76.000 de tus mejores.
Oye, recién el otro señor estaba hablando como que estaban enseñando los videos, ¿se acordás?
She wants to know about the new videos that they're going to be showing that Jake was talking about.
The band has had 4 weeks off since we played in South Africa, and since that time they've spent in close consultation with their video directors and their content people to rebuild, redesign, and create new video that will go with new songs that will make up the set list. So much of the show will be the same, and much of the show will change to something very unique to South America and unique to Santiago.
Durante las 4 semanas de descanso, entre comillas, entre Sudáfrica y acá, la banda se reunió con sus ejecutivos creativos y han creado nuevos videos para acompañar a las canciones nuevas y antiguas durante el concierto, y también van a tener un toque sudamericano.
¿Va a ser el mismo repertorio también que han tocado?
The playlist will be very similar, but there will definitely be a few songs that have not yet been played in any other city.
Va a ser casi lo mismo, pero van a haber unas pequeñas variaciones nuevas que nunca se han tocado.
New songs or classic songs?
Well, that answer certainly comes on Friday night.
El viernes
There'll be favorite songs.
¿Cómo van a
Su gran
utilizar
favorita.
la red Son?
Como los videos nuevos, un toque sudamericano, ¿va a haber algo especial sobre Chile?
She wants to know if there's going to be something special about Chile in any of the videos, or is it going to be generic such
I really think that they try. I'm sorry. They try most often to make something that's unique to each one of the shows. They'll certainly have parts of the show that will be specific to Santiago and to Chile. But I think as the band is known to relate very closely to the audience being a Chilean audience will have their own unique relationship that night with the band.
Siempre hacen algo especial para tratar de relacionarse con el público donde están, así que vamos a ver qué específicamente hacen para Chile, por qué atrás.
¿Cómo van a llenar la red Son?
¿Perdón?
¿Cómo van a llenar la red Son?
¿Cómo, ¿A qué te refieres? ¿Cómo van a llegar? Voy a hacer más adelante.
Hey, so this question is a very good question because one of the things of producing a tour like this is it's a very special tour. It's a very large tour. It's the biggest tour ever. So we're able to take some of the best, most qualified, most skilled and experienced personnel touring personnel from around the world.
Dice que algo muy especial de esta gira es que uno pesca a la gente más calificada para irse de gira de todo el mundo. O sea, hay gente de todos los países en los que trabajan en esta gira.
So as we are able to choose a production manager like Jake Berry, and we're lucky enough to have him, we also get to choose the best video companies, sound companies. Well,